The White House is strengthening its defense of President Trump's campaign of wiretapping claim, but most congressional leaders now believe that he was wrong. Senate Intelligence Committee leaders officially rejected Mr. Trump's allegation that President Obama ordered surveillance of his campaign office in Trump Tower. Their House counterparts and Speaker Paul Ryan also say they have zero evidence.
And White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer doubled down yesterday. He said more information will be coming out and the president will be vindicated. Margaret Brennan is at the White House, where President Trump meets today with German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Margaret, good morning. And first, let me just say happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you in New York, too. Well, good morning. We are going to see President Trump speak later today. He is insisting he is right and the Republican leaders dismissing his claims are wrong. He will no doubt be asked about this at a press conference with German Chancellor Angela Merkel, who is considered the most powerful woman in the world. While the president spent most of Thursday at St. Patrick's Day festivities,
I really love Ireland.
Press Secretary Sean Spicer once again tried to defend the charge that Mr. Trump was wiretapped by President Obama.
First of all, he stands by it, but
he admitted there was no wiretapping, but said there was some sort of surveillance of the president.
When we talked about wiretapping, he meant surveillance, and that there have been incidents that have occurred.
But the chair and vice chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee said there was no evidence to support the president's charge. We see no indications that Trump Tower was the subject of surveillance by any element of the United States government, either before or after Election Day 2016. Speaker Paul Ryan echoed their finding.
We've cleared that up, that we've seen no evidence of that.
This comes a day after House Intelligence Committee leaders also found no evidence.
I don't think there was an actual tap of Trump Tower.
Today, the president will meet with German Chancellor Angela Merkel, who ironically was wiretapped by the National Security Agency during the Obama administration.
What she's done in Germany is insane.
Their meeting could be tense. Mr. Trump was extremely critical of Merkel's open immigration policy during the campaign.
She went off the reservation. I don't know what happened to her. She was doing well. Maybe she got power hungry. Maybe she thought she was invincible.
Derek Chollet, who managed the Obama-era defense policy towards Europe, says the two couldn't be any more different.
Whereas Trump is flamboyant and shoots from the hip, she is very reserved, very calculating, very strategic. He runs hot, she runs cold.
The White House is also dealing with fallout from another ally, the UK. Yesterday, White House spokesperson Sean Spicer repeated a Fox News report that implicated the UK in wiretapping the Trump campaign. In a very rare statement, British intelligence has totally denied that, issuing a statement calling the claims nonsense, saying they are utterly ridiculous and should be ignored. UK officials say Spicer's apologized. Gayle?
All right. Thank you very much, Margaret.